Hello everyone and welcome to some of The Crew 2, some exclusive gameplay. I would like to thank Ubisoft. Last month I was invited down to Mercedes-Benz World where I was able to play some of The Crew 2 nice and early and capture some exclusive content for you guys. Now today I'm going to be showing the introduction race, showing how you can change from car to plane to boat, as well as the first race for the first discipline. We will come onto that a little bit later, but for now I'm going to shut up so you guys can watch this introduction cutscene, and I shall continue my commentary once the race begins.
People who matter. The events my company organizes are a feeder for every racing family out there. You do want to race, yes?
Oh yeah, this is such a big deal for us. We've tried broadcasting our races, but no dice. I guess nobody wants to see nobodies.
Trust me, just show the world what you've got in this one. You'll get followers like that. Run a good race, and you'll find your options and your followers increasing.
We'll give it our best.
Hero, my friend. I don't want your best. I want legendary badassdom. Anyway, I've got to go. Something about putting on a race. Best of luck.
Okay, thanks. You're good to go, buddy. Break a leg. Hell, break anything you have to. Just drive like I know you can, and we'll be in the big leagues in no time.
Welcome to the city that never sleeps. In this event, you'll see New York taken over by racers in a way you never could have imagined. It's not just a city, it's a playground for the best pilots and drivers of today and tomorrow.
So, straight away you can see the direction of The Crew 2 is vastly different to the first one, and I love that. I was not a big fan of the first Crew, and they have changed a hell of a lot in the second one. I'm pretty sure the first thing most of you people will be asking me is what's the handling like, and well, it's different. It's better, much better. It doesn't feel like you're driving on a train track anymore. The handling's a little bit more wobbly and nowhere near as demanding and irritating as it was originally. They've also ditched that god-awful storyline, in my opinion, that whole seriousness of you being a prison man, breaking out some rubbish, getting back into street racing. That has all gone. This game knows that you are a driver, and it's focusing on you being a stunt driver, a fast driver, a racing driver, a plane driver, all of these things. And therefore, it makes the game better. It accepts the fact that it's a game, and it is just fun and more fun because of that reason, should I say. So what you're seeing here, I believe, is some New York gameplay. I'm currently driving the stunning Porsche GT3 RS in luminescent orange as I crash into a wall there. But the introduction race, it's basically to get you to grips with the handling, showing you around, and as you can see at the top right, you have to get followers in this game. This game works on a follower system. You level up your character and you get some goodies as you do so. So as you can see, by racing fast, overtaking and whatnot, doing stunts, you will gain followers. Now, we are, I believe, coming up to the first transition. Yeah, here it comes, towards the boat. Now, Leonardo DiCaprio, he's around here somewhere. That's an Inception reference, if you didn't get it. But, yes, this isn't how all the transitions will be. In fact, the actual transition is a lot more smoother and quicker than this. If you wanted to change from a car to a boat, it is literally a second. A yellow bar will go across the screen, and then you will change into selected vehicle. But I'll show more of that at a later date. Now, this is the next part of the introduction mission, where you're in a boat. Now, I don't really know how to describe how boat handling physics work, because this is a car channel and I do car reviews and car content, so I can't really discuss how boats handle, but I digress. The boats in this handle as you would expect them to. They're a lot of fun. They float about. They don't feel like they're stuck into the water. They do feel like they float, and I know that sounds kind of obvious. It's a boat, but that's a big compliment from me to the game. It feels natural, and it doesn't feel alien. It feels like how an arcade boat would handle in an arcade game, and obviously it fits the bill nicely. Now, of course, we are coming up to the bit where we will transform into the final type of vehicle in the Crew 2, the all-new planes. Now, boats and planes are brand new to the Crew 2. If you've never played the first one, they weren't in there. And if you, like myself, didn't like the first one, this is a very big change. These are possibly two factors that might interest you to playing the Crew 2. So as you can see now, flying through the air of New York City. I do love that little transition there where it doesn't break the fourth wall. I can't think of what the wording is, but as you just saw, the plane actually flies through the white bars, and it breaks a dimension of sorts, and it's wonderful. So this is me being a little bit cocky in a plane, doing loads of flips, driving about. Well, you pilot a plane. Piloting about, doing loads of stunts and whatnot. Again, the handling for the planes are, as you would expect, they wobble about a little bit because of air turbulence, but it's really not difficult to get hold of and to get to grips with. The controls that they've obviously given you for them, they are very easy to get used to. If you've played other open world games before which have planes, then I'm pretty sure you'll be able to pick up the control scheme for this very, very quickly. So that's pretty much it for the introduction. That's the first race that you will be thrown into, and now of course you will be thrown into a cutscene that will introduce you fully to the game, so I'm going to shut up once again, much to your happiness.
New York City, this was the Live Extreme Series, Episode 1. Thank you for watching, and remember to follow us on all social media.
Cool, it is official, my friend. We have made the big time. We're still gonna have to prove ourselves, but that's more than fine. You know, we've got the right stuff. There's so much to try. Boats, planes, all kinds of cars. It's like the world's biggest buffet menu, and we gotta take a bite out of everything. We're talking street racers, off-road, pro racing, freestyle. We can take a test run with any of them. Or if you ask me, do them all. Pick which one you want to try first and let's go. My friend, welcome to the Motor Nation.
So, here is something that I'm pretty sure most of you will be happy to see. This is the map for the Crew 2. As you can see, it is very, very different to what it was in the first one in terms of UI layout. The actual design of the map, it's still America. I don't know how much of the map has actually been changed in terms of new roads and new villages. There's not villages in America, they're like towns or something, I don't know. But yeah, the map is solid. I think America as an entire state in a game is very ambitious, and the Crew did that well in the first one, I will give it credit. But this, it feels so much better. I was playing this on the One X, and it is ridiculously pretty. Now, as you can see on the map, there are 4 disciplines. On the left you have street racing, then you have purple, like pinky kind of colour for planes, orange for off-road, and then blue for boats. Now for the rest of this video, for the sake of this video in particular, I, again being a car channel, went straight to the street racing in Los Angeles. So what you will get is when you go there, there'll be a short cutscene basically saying, are you ready for this? Are you able to compete? So you will play like a test event pretty much to prove that you are eligible to be a street racer kind of thing of sorts. Now, of course, it's not really street racing. This is all like on closed roads, so it's some form of race event. Now, I don't really know what else to say here other than how well the map really does play out to the car's advantages. It does feel alive, this world. That's something I would like to point out. I know that this is ridiculously blasé. We're driving on top of buildings, jumping off, nearly running over people. Something you can't do in this game, of course, because I think it's a PEGI 3. I don't know about that, but you can't run over people, so if you wanted to do that in some weird way, then you can't. But yes, the whole, like, as you can see here, these huge ramps, it kind of just emphasizes how much bonkers and fun this game is. Going back to my original point, the first Crew was very gritty and lackluster. I thought it was trying to be too serious, but this, it feels fun. I enjoyed playing this. That's the big difference. It felt arcadey, and it felt right, and it felt like the Crew should have been in the first place. So I'm coming up to the end of the race here, as you can see. Now, as I mentioned in the first race, followers are a big part of the game. So obviously you finish the event, you'll get your little tick there, and then you will get your money, which is on the right. So I got 9,000 credits, and then I've got the experience for followers on the left. Followers are gained up, of course, over time. You do more events, you get more followers, and as I said, you will unlock more features as the game progresses. So, you're welcomed to the Street family. Now you get to choose your first car, or plane, or boat, or off-road car, if you had chosen to go to those disciplines first. Of course, I went to streetcar, so this is where I get to meet a man in a wheelchair, a Mazda RX-7, and some nice cars as well. So as you can see here, despite it being just a street race, there are 3 other sub-disciplines within it. So you get your street race, which you start off with, then you gain more followers. Once you get more followers from rookie to professional, you will then get drift. I don't know what FNS stand for exactly, but, you know, the process still stands. You level up your person, you get more RP, you level up to the next discipline, so on and so forth. And, yeah, as it goes on, you unlock further content under the umbrella that is the street racing genre. It's the same for, I believe, off-roading, possibly planes and boats. I am not too sure about that just yet. But anyway, this is now a very nice little feature. You can now walk about in the crew, which is very nice. You also have your own house, which will be coming up in another video at a later date. But as you can see, you can now look about, see what car you wish to choose, and unfortunately, that will be something for tomorrow's video where I get my first car. But yes, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. This is just a first look at the Crew 2. Be sure to click the like button and subscribe for more Crew 2 content on this channel. I've still got a fair bit to show to you guys. And yes, there will be plenty of future content of the Crew on this channel at a later date. But until then, adios.